Hello, you guys. So, as the nights are getting longer, the days are getting shorter, the weather is getting a little bit more cold and a little bit more sad as well. This is the season where we start feeling a little more susceptible to feeling down. And I myself struggle with seasonal depression, so I thought this is the perfect time to try and combat it, try and get into that mood of coziness. So I thought, let's do a day of starting to get into that cozy season, but on a budget. Of course, I really love reading books, and I think reading is an activity that is not only inexpensive, but also helps you relax and helps you focus on something else. Sometimes we just need a distraction. So the first activity on our list is going to the library, picking out a book and reading a book. So let's go to the library and see what I can find. I actually wanted the first part of this, but it's so sad. So I actually went into the library looking for two specific books, which was Bunny and What Moves the Dead, but unfortunately they didn't have them. So I decided on a different book, which might not be the coziest book. It is, I think, a horror or a thriller, but I am in the mood for something darker. I decided to pick up The Graveyard Shift by Emil Rio. I have read If We Were Villains by Emil Rio, and I really enjoyed that one. So I'm hoping I really like this, even though it does have some mixed reviews online. But to get into the cozy feel, let's make a cup of tea and start reading. So, as you know, seasonal depression is also perpetuated by staying inside. So, we will be going outside today. It is pretty chilly. We have had a storm, so we are now in the Arctic, freaking cold, and we have very low temperatures, so we will be getting dressed accordingly, making sure we don't freeze. We will be taking a blanket to go outside and stay outside and enjoy the view, see the sunset. We got lucky today because it's pretty sunny, which I know it won't be tomorrow or for the rest of this week. So let's pack our blanket and let's make a hot chocolate. Hopefully the wind is not too big, but as you guys saw, we don't have a thermos, so we just used like an old coffee thing we got from a Korean shop. It's insulated a little bit, so it's keeping our chocolate warm, and he brought some glasses, so it's easier to drink, of course. And yeah, time for a taste test. All right. Yum.
So chocolate.
That's so yum. And it's warming up our hands. This is so adorable, actually. I was watching a video recently about nighttime routines. Kelty, shout out to you. I don't think you're gonna ever see this video, but I love you. She was saying that it is very beneficial for your health and your circadian rhythm to see the sunset before you go to bed, because it sets your biological clock and it helps you wind down. So if you're ever like struggling to go to sleep, she was saying going out for a walk after dinner or whenever the sun sets. Obviously it's right now, it's like 4 p.m, so we just had lunch, but it helps you it helps your body relax, because that's how we evolved, seeing the sunset and knowing that that's the time for sleeping. And also seeing, oh, this is such a different light than what you see from your phone at night. Obviously that's blue light, and this is a very specific, like very warm glow, very red. So she was also saying to set your phone to red light at night, so that helps you fall asleep. So that's a tip for you guys.
Do you not already do that at night time? With your phone on that mode?
No.
Probably you didn't set it.
But it's not even warm mode, it's like red, so everything is red. Even your TikToks and your reels are red. There's like no color. So then your brain
color.
also gets bored of it, and it helps you go to sleep. I think I'm gonna try it and see if that helps, because I struggle with watching TikToks before bed, and that's not good.
The rest of the videos will be red from now.
No.
Willy Wonka, want some more hot chocolate, please?
Thanks, Willy Wonka.
Why are they zooming?
We are quite lucky that we live near a beach, so yeah, just take an opportunity to go outside, like anywhere you can. Obviously we're just fortunate that we have this little beach and obviously a park nearby, but even just going on a little walk is beneficial for your health, and especially in this season, just take a little grace.
Well, someone's watching freaking Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Also,
That's
why
true.
did I just get freaking mesmerized by my own freaking face? And I just stared at myself.
I know, right?
Also, I could hear you echoing in there. That's why I covered it.
Course, to continue our winding down process for the evening, let's change it into some more comfy clothes. Let's put some mood lighting on, maybe light a few candles, and create a comfy place for the evening. Now I'm no longer cold and also extra comfy. To bring comfiness to an extra level, I have a few tricks up my sleeve, so let's do this real quick. I'm telling you guys, bring a duvet to your front room to just wrap yourself in it and just continue reading and having a fire and crackling on your TV with some instrumental music in the background. That is going to change the game. So let's start reading. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think the most important part about being cozy in winter and just enjoying this part of the year is just being gentle to yourself. I think this is just a hard part of the year for a lot of people, and you just have to remember that. I hope some of you enjoyed these activities and got inspired and have some ideas on what to do, and you can relax easier in the evenings or on the weekends and just enjoy this season as much as you can. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!